Hey guys, welcome back to the Downlane Podcast channel. I'm Kyle Haynes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts from our channel. Masters Week 2022 is already off to an insane start. It has not disappointed as of yet, and the bowling has barely just begun. Just as a little recap, yesterday, Jason Belmonte posted on Facebook the USBC wanted to test his equipment right after he finished practicing, and they wanted to do it behind closed doors, didn't want to let him in to observe, and he was not having any of it. He did not want that to happen. And he posted that and then just went radio silent. I received a message later this afternoon that after I posted the earlier video today, all that the USBC was doing today was data collection, which is quite interesting, to use the Masters tournament as a data collection source. Yes, there's a lot of bowlers, a lot of prominent bowlers, but using that tournament to collect data for whatever findings they're looking for is an interesting way to go about it, to say the least. But Belmo was having nothing to do with it. So didn't hear anything about it until he went and showed up for a squad today. So clearly he was not disqualified by not allowing them to test his equipment. And it turns out that the USBC was allowing voluntary testing of equipment for this data collection purpose. Fast forward to just a few minutes ago. It's 9 o'clock Eastern time. This release was just a few minutes ago. The USBC has just released a statement banning 6 more bowling balls from Storm. So that's a total of 7, including the Spectre. Now, the 6 that are banned from national tournaments, including this year's Masters, are the Storm Phase 4, the Storm Electrify Solid, the Storm Trend 2, 900 Global Altered Reality, and the 900 Global Wolverine, and the Rotogrip UFO Alert. So again, this is including the 2022 Masters event that is already underway, have had the A, B, and C squad of qualifying round 1 will have been completed by the time that this ban goes into effect on March 30th, 2022. So this is very interesting. I don't know if their testing over the last day or two has impacted this decision, but basically what they have found is that the USBC's investigation showed a percentage of these balls measured below the USBC required hardness level of the approval samples submitted by Storm. Storm collaborated with USBC after being notified of this testing. And again, effective March 30th, 2022, these ball models are prohibited from use in USBC national tournaments, including, but not limited to, the USBC Masters, USBC Open Championships, USBC Women's Championships, all PWBA Tour events, USBC Junior Gold, and Youth Open Championships, USBC Intercollegiate Championships, USBC Team USA Trials, USBC Senior Masters, and USBC Senior Queens. These ball models remain USBC approved. Each USBC competition, whether tournament or league, has the option to adopt USBC's national tournament rule prohibiting use of these balls or to continue to allow their use. Now, we've seen this decision before with the Purple Hammer 6 and 7 series, where they banned it from national tournaments, but you could still use it in your local league level or local tournament level unless the tournament director or league director banned it. So we don't know if this could change in the coming weeks as well, but currently those 6 bowling balls are banned from the national tournaments. Here's another issue. The Open Championships have been going on since March 12th. These bowling balls could have been used, and most definitely have been used, by a number of players at the Open Championships. There are a number of players, including myself, that have purchased bowling balls specifically for the Open Championship tournament. And now we're gonna have to buy new balls. But a number of bowlers that have completed the tournament have already used those bowling balls at the tournament. Now, last year, they implemented a rule for the mask policy that because they started the tournament with the masks, that the masks had to be worn for all players for the entire duration of the tournament, but not so with the bowling balls. Now, I understand that a bowling ball is illegal, but if you're going to make a rule one year that stays for the entire tournament, maybe it should be the same for the next year regarding a bowling ball. Maybe this is a little more complicated, but it's very interesting that they're removing a bowling ball from play in the middle of a tournament that could have been used by hundreds of players, and now is banned from play, that maybe guys are carrying with them on an airplane or is traveling through UPS right now on the way to a tournament. And let alone the guys that are at the Masters right now that have bags of bowling balls, all those amateurs that don't have the ability to drill all those new bowling balls. And hopefully Storm is out there helping those guys out. Let's talk about Belmo again. He refused testing on site at the Masters. The most prominent, the best player in the world, number one player in the world, Storm's biggest bowler. Are you telling me that he wasn't aware of the situation that Storm was under, and that's why he denied the testing? So maybe that's the story. Maybe he knew something a little more was going on, and that's why he didn't get his equipment tested yesterday. So keep that in mind when we're talking about Belmo getting his equipment tested behind closed doors. Again, it's a tricky situation. Why were the curtains up? In the past on PBA Tour, I'm told their equipment was always tested in the open. But yeah, it's an interesting situation going on at the Masters, and hopefully we'll see if the USBC is beginning a new era in rule enforcement with the way that the banning of bowling balls is going. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes with the Masters. If you guys like what you're seeing here, don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts, and tune into our weekly podcast Thursday nights at 7 p.m. All right, guys, we'll see you later.